Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles and the Tarot mini forecast this week for the air signs Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. I am using the old Mythic Tarot cards, the original deck, and I've had these ones since I was 15, so these ones will be good ones for today. So it's about 700 degrees in Australia, so hopefully I won't melt off the screen. But let's see what's coming up this week. So starting off with Aquarius, then Gemini, then Libra. Okay, so I hope this is finding you happy and well wherever you are. Now let's see, I'm going to do my best to interpret whatever comes out. So here we go. Okay, Aquarius. Alright, Aquarius, you're needing a good clearing here. Okay, here we go. This is it. Aquarius. So the Two of Swords. Hopefully you can see that. The sun's shining in a little bit today. So as you can see from the card, the person in the middle, that is generally you. That is speaking about you. And you're really not wanting to hear a situation that's going on around you at the moment. This can indicate a little bit of a stalemate situation where there is a decision that needs to be made and it just seems impossible to actually make it. It seems like whatever way you go, it's going to be difficult nonetheless. But it's also saying here that there are elements of support around you, and perhaps you have been forgetting this in your life a little bit, sort of forgetting that you've got support from the divine, you've got other people that you can talk to, and this may be indicating that there's somebody you've forgotten about that you really need to speak to now. There's also this feeling that you don't want to let the past begin to repeat itself, and this is happening a lot for us lately, where there are things coming up for release. There are things that we need to let go of once and for all, and not let them hinder our lives or block us any further too. And you may be going through this situation at the moment where you're really trying to search for your soul group and people who make sense to you, or people who are on the same wavelength as you are. This is saying that if you make this decision this week, no matter which way you do go through or turn to, that there's going to be relief at the end of it, and that there will be a person that you can rely on very heavily, and this may come as a complete surprise to you as well. On an emotional level, you may be letting some darker thoughts, like I said, from the past come back and sort of keep on beating you up a little bit, but it's time now to see them in a bubble leaving you. So every time something stupid comes up, fill it with a bubble of white light and see this floating away from you. It's a form of detachment that really helps us and helps us go into the mindset that we need to be in to move into the next level of your life as well. Okay, so even though this situation is quite a difficult one for you at the moment, there is a way forward, and the indication is that you already know which way to go. So trust in that, and trust that things will begin to unfold for you, perhaps with hidden blessings for everybody concerned. Okay, so that's a strong message for Aquarius. And now for Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Okay. Look at Gemini, the Two of Cups. So we're getting the twos, which is definitely about some decision or partnerships as well, especially with the Two of Cups, because the cups do speak about emotions. And as you can see, the girl is sort of here on the rock. There is a cup sort of remaining here. She seems to be trapped in a situation. And maybe that's also an indicator how you've been feeling, a little bit trapped about which way to go emotionally. But this is saying that someone is moving forward into your life to help you, and this could be a romantic situation. Maybe this is someone who's had a change of heart and decided that they're actually getting their life together and that you really need to be a part of it. This could be someone that you haven't met and the romantic stirrings are there. This could be somebody that is perhaps from a long time ago, who might just email you or just ask how you're doing. This doesn't always have to be something that is a romantic sense, but it's a card of caring. You know, it's a card that you need to know people are caring of you and that you're a very caring person also. And you know, this is something that is starting to be reflected back to you. There's a real importance for the love of yourself. So even though you've been feeling lost and alone and downtrodden, and we all actually have been over these past few weeks, months, years even, we are starting to get ourselves to move forward, even if we're afraid of doing so. And there may be a situation in your life where it's time for you to move in a completely new direction that may feel uncomfortable. And for some people, you may be moving to another country. You know, sometimes you're moving far away from where you originally did live. And maybe this is mixed emotions with you, that you know, you're not sure what's going to be there, whether you're going to have any friends, or you know, how you're going to do things. And perhaps the worry has been getting all out of control. And this is just saying, you know, it's time to care for yourself, nurture yourself, say to yourself, I love myself, I love who I am, I know I'm going to always make it through. Yes, I'm going through a bad time at the moment, but this is going to pass as well, and I'll have further understanding on my path for that. This is also bringing me, well, I'm feeling like the element of a very good luck around you too. And maybe that's something that you don't really feel that you are. I know when we're always going through things, one thing after another, we don't feel very lucky at all. But tell yourself this week, I'm a lucky person. Everything tends to work out for me, and I'm going to make my way through this. And every time you start getting the anxiety play up on your mind, say to yourself, you know, that's just my ego talking, trying to talk me out of a difficult situation. I can get through this. I can give power to myself. I can heal. I can move forward. Okay? So there's a time of being together with someone who gets you, whatever level that is for you. But make sure you're also focusing on the love for yourself as well, to attract people who also love you too. Okay? That's for Gemini. And for Libra, here we go. Okay, Libra. Alright, the Libra. Okay, the Page of Wands. Alright, have a look at him. He's usually a younger person that's bringing you a message. And because this is the Wands, this would have to do something to do in your life regarding business, jobs, promotions, a new area of expertise perhaps for you. Maybe there are a whole lot of ideas that you've had lately that this card is encouraging you to express those ideas as well. And, you know, really begin to fly above problems. As you can see, you know, he's just taking off. He's got the wand in his hand, flaming away there, ready for action. There's something very important coming up in your life, and you don't want to miss these things. And it starts by, you know, noticing all the small things around you. Like, I don't know how often people do this, but if you go around your house and just look at every little thing that you have and be grateful for that, remembering a time when that wasn't in your life, then you start bringing this energy of creation into your life. You start bringing an energy of abundance into your life, and it happens really, really quickly. And remember where you've come from. This is showing you the enormous strength that you have had in the past to oversee a lot of different problems that maybe people who know you probably think to themselves, I couldn't deal with that, and you've come along and done it. And this is also a time of bringing a real balance into your life too. Noticing when you're out of whack, noticing when things are not your own thoughts and you're starting to pick up things from other people, and being very clear about saying, look, that's not my stuff, not my monkey, not my circus, and blocking yourself from any further energy, because most Libras are very intuitive and very empathic as well, and so you can be picking up things just from the earth itself, not even being around other people, but from the earth, maybe where you live there was something that went on. So ask for a cleansing and clearing of any energy in any direction of time that may be impacting your life right now. Free yourself from it and see all of your own potentials, because you have more potential than you actually give yourself credit for, and you have many more ideas that you might have thought was silly that you need to stop doing and you need to bring into your life. You need to stop saying things as silly that you think of, because every idea is given to us from the universe, but we're asking for ideas. We ask for inspiration and we get it, and then we go, oh no, I can't do that. So listen to those things and trust in yourself, and you might get a lot of emails, messages, text messages, things like that happening this week, because you're moving very fast forward, and it's time for you to do that. The time is right for all of these things to start changing and happening. So it's a good week for the air signs, and I really feel that no matter what we're going through or whatever's happening in our life, and even if some of the cards come out are a little bit negative, I always feel that we can move things into a positive direction. Like, notice those things and release them as well. Notice them, release them, move into the next cycle of your life. So I hope that that's helpful to you at the moment. For the next 48 hours, I've got half price readings on. So if you want something in depth, or you want to talk to me on the phone, I can do phone readings too. So looking forward to hearing from some of you guys. But until the next time, wishing you many, many blessings on your journey, and goodbye for now. Bye.